From the Montgomery Advertiser from the year 1939, special prices will please bowling-minded youngsters. American youngsters are taking to bowling in a big way, and by bowling we mean both 10-pins and duck-pins, falling in line with policies adopted by the bowling alleys throughout the country to encourage the juniors. The Montgomery Bowling Center is going to make special concessions so that the future bowling champions can get their practice at a nominal cost. Under this new policy, the youngster can get 50% more practice for the same cost as heretofore. Bowling has become a recognized high school sport and is generally rated school credits by athletic boards. In most instances, they do their league bowling on Saturday mornings. Duckpin bowling has advanced to such a point in high school circles in Georgia that they have their annual tournaments for both sexes. We predict that it will not be long before Alabama will be included in these tournaments. In Chicago, there is already in publication a journal known as the High School Bowlers Bulletin, in which is recorded all of the news and activities of the juniors. Just to give you an idea of how fast the young'uns pick up the game, let us cite the case of George Bud Klein of Columbus, Ohio. Bud never saw a bowling ball until a year ago. He rolls in the local 8-team high school league, and along about the middle of this January, he rolled a perfect score of 300. It's a 10-pin league, and Bud said that the last ball he threw to make the perfect game must have weighed at least 30 pounds. Some of these local girls and boys have turned in some mighty good duckpin games, considering the short time they have bowled. Scores of 90 and more are not uncommon at all. If they keep up the good work, they will be on par with many of the older, more experienced bowlers before the season is over. Under the new policy of charging only 10 cents a game for afternoon bowling to ladies, children, and high school students for duckpins, the cost of indulging in the sport is very nominal. Most of the bowlers make up parties of 3 or more, and bowling in this manner is not at all hard on the pocketbook. Many ladies have taken advantage of the new afternoon rates and are making up matinee bowling parties. A bowling party is an ideal gathering. It combines sociability and exercise, and when it is over with and topped off with an ice-cold drink, there is a feeling of good fellowship that is hard to beat. A word about the restrooms. They are, without a doubt, the cleanest and best kept up of any in Montgomery. These rooms are inspected at least 4 and often more times a day. The Montgomery Bowling Center has and will always try to furnish the best there is in the way of service and equipment to bowlers. All suggestions for the betterment of the game will be received with open arms. Bowl for health and recreation.